I'm John Lovato Jr., and I'm part of a community of passionate firefighters who take ownership. We don't sit around waiting for experience, and we don't rely on our department for professional development. You see, we understand that the more we invest in ourselves, the better off our career and our lives are going to be. Because we're influencing people as opposed to forcing them, people who have never been taught the benefits of being into the job, we have to do things differently. We know what works because it's been modeled by great firefighters before us. It's just not understood by all, so we have to put ourselves out there to be judged. Put yourself out there, ignore the naysayers. They tell you you're doing the impossible, yet it works. Being in the job is actually what builds morale and performance. We are culture changers. We are bringing back the senior man culture. We are Brotherhood Coaching. Hey guys, this is John Lovato with Brotherhood Coaching. This week I want to talk to you about taking things personal and to stop doing it. So, taking things personal. We do it a lot. So a lot of times that influences our behavior with things, and maybe we're not doing what we know is the best because we're a fear of what could be judged by some others. So let me break this down for you. When you're judging someone else, or when they're judging you, it's based on your own reflection of what's going on. So if someone's judging me right now, it's actually on them. It has nothing to do with me. It's their opinion of it, the information they have, and the conclusions that they're jumping to, thoughts that they're having. It actually has no bearing on myself. And just like if I judge someone else harshly, I don't know their whole story. I don't know what's going on. So that's actually a reflection of me. So if I'm going around being a jerk about things and always trying to put others down that are succeeding, that's probably showing that I got some issues going on with myself. It has nothing to do with the other person, because we all go about our day trying to do the best we can. You have to understand that most individuals are actually trying to do the best they can. But if they're doing better than us, we always look for reasons maybe they're not as good as they appear to be, so we can feel better about it. And unfortunately, this drives a lot of people to not do the right thing because they're constantly worrying about what other people are going to say about them or do instead of just doing what they know is right. So you can go with the flow. You can not do what you know deep down is right and worry and always try to please other people, which at the end of the day, you're never going to please everybody, guys. There's a little saying out there: if you want to please everybody, go be the ice cream man or be the donut man. I got some donuts here for my daughter's birthday. People are always going to find a reason. There's always something that can come up, but you got to do the best you can with stuff, and stop trying to stop taking everything personally, because if you do, it's gonna drive you mad. And you're going to spend time being worked up and upset when there's really nothing you can do about it. You know, I can't change someone's opinion of me. They've drawn that based on their own. And if I would do that, you know, there's some people might say, hey, I really like what you do. You're doing a great job. Hey, awesome. There's people, you're dumb. Okay. You're not going to make everyone happy. Stop driving it, because when you can let go of that and not worrying about what other people are going to say or do, it's a sense of freedom that's undescribable. You're no longer going to, you start doing the right thing with stuff, and you go, hey, maybe we got to train today. Hey, this is what's going to happen with it. You might not want to, but guys go through the motions of stuff and get something out of it, and they're going to enjoy it. But if you're always worrying about what other people are going to think, you're never going to accomplish much. So if you're doing that and it's affecting you, stop. That's the only way to actually start getting more success, because otherwise you're putting up these barriers that are stopping you that actually don't exist. Because I can choose to focus on what people are saying negative about me, or I can choose to focus on positive. And at the end of the day, it's all what I choose to focus on. When you're focusing on all the bad stuff or negative things that are going on, you're just sitting there being miserable for no reason. You can let it go and just focus on the good stuff, and you can actually spend time being a lot happier. The choice is ultimately up to us. Now, can be hard? Absolutely it can be hard. That's why not everybody does it. It takes discipline for it, and going, hey, you know what? Maybe I screwed up today. Lesson learned, chalk it up, let's move on. That's why it can be hard when there's maybe some after-action reviews of an incident, because a lot of people make judgments over a scene or something that occurred and they weren't there. And it's real easy when you're not involved in the situation, and maybe you have more information because it's after the fact, to say what you would or would not do. But when you're there, you have limited information, you're caught up in the action of what's going on, and you're trying to make the best decisions with it. So chalk stuff up, learn your lessons from it, but don't take things personal, because it's only personal if you agree with it. So if you agree with it, then maybe you got to learn from it, and that's only when it becomes personal. I put a quote out there before that, we always talk that we're the ones that search buildings. We don't take the public size up for it. We're the professional firefighters. We're the ones trained. So if you're not going to take the word of a citizen about the occupancy of a building, then don't take people's personal opinions of you to heart either. Reflect on yourself. Maybe you have the people that you count on and get their opinion of it. Same with the building. It's not clear until we say it's clear. So, it's not true what people say about you until you believe it's true. So, have your trusted people you can go to that are not going to pull the sheet over your eyes and are going to be honest with you about some reflection of what's going on. But you can't take everyone's opinion with it, and you got to do what's good for you with it. So, I hope you guys got something out of this message today. But I think it's important because there's patterns with everything that happens, and one of the patterns that's going to help you out is to not take things personal, because you can get wrapped up and be miserable all day long if you take every little thing personal that happens to you or around you. Right now, heading home, and I could get cut off in traffic, and I could take it that guy's a jerk driver or what I do to him, and I start going down this judging path. Or I can just go, hey, maybe he didn't see me, whatever, and not worry about it. And next thing you know, that thought is gone, and I'm just concentrating on getting these delicious donuts home to my family. So, once again, if you got something out of this, share it on up with someone else. Maybe they can too. As always, head over to brotherhoodcoaching.com. You can sign up for the email list. I got some free resources there. And you also get yourself a free copy of the Fix Your Firehouse book at fixyourfirehouse.com. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys next week. Have a good one.